Hey everybody, it's Mimi from DAP, and today is Friday, March 4th, 2016. And I have been taking questions from a lot of my Facebook followers on Debbie's Angels Productions and my patrons, and we appreciate your questions. So I'm going to answer some of them today, and it's about our adult shows. Yes, for those of you who don't know, we do adult shows here at Debbie's Angels. We do adult plays mainly. And so lately I've been asked, when are you going to do an adult musical? I would absolutely love to direct an adult musical. That is actually like one of the main reasons I started this company. However, we have to make sure there's a lot of things that are in place. The biggest one being that we have the participation. If we don't have the participation for the musicals, then you can't do an adult musical. So we need help getting the word out there about our auditions and, you know, our workshops. We have audition workshops for people who maybe haven't acted in a long time or have always wanted to get into acting or anything like that. You know, we do offer audition workshops for adults, and we do them for kids as well. So one of the first questions I have to read it because I have to write everything down or I won't remember, is why did I pick A Time to Kill for my show that's going on right now, my adult show? That's a good question. I picked A Time to Kill because, one, it's an awesome book by John Grisham. Two, I loved the movie starring Matthew McConaughey, Samuel L. Jackson, and Sandra Bullock. And when I found out that there was a script and they adapted it, Rupert Holmes adapted it for stage, I read it and thought, absolutely. Every February or March, we do an adult play. And so I wanted to do this because there's a lot of what's going on in the play that's going on right now in 2016. And it's unfortunate, but it is happening. And being an artist, this is just a way I kind of get to address some of those issues while also expressing myself. And it's a story that I feel needs to be told. I usually don't pick a show just to pick a show, just because. I have to connect with that show and I have to really want to do it. So I read the script and I loved it and I thought, we got to do it. Our biggest challenge, as always, was going to be finding men, because that's the hardest thing in theater in general, and not just in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Theater in general, the hardest thing is finding guys. And so, you know, we were out there, we had auditions, and, you know, we were blessed to have enough guys for these roles. So I'm very excited about that. We do have open auditions because a lot of people, I think, somehow think that we are just like a closed off company, that we only do stuff together like in a little group, but we don't. Our auditions are open to the community. Anybody in Jacksonville, Onslow County, Wilmington, New Bern, wherever, you know, you can audition for a Debbie's Angels production because we're always looking for new talent. We have new talent in this show. I feel like every single show, we usually end up having new people. And I love that. I love that. I have a mix of professional actors, amateur actors, and everyone in between. So for all you adults that want to do something, come on out. Okay, next question is about when am I going to do an adult musical? Right, okay, so that goes back to participation. That goes back to you guys. I would love to do an adult musical, and we actually just put a survey on our website to see what you all would like to audition for or would like to come see. So when you get a chance, go to debbiesangelsproductions.com, and on our homepage, when you scroll down, we have a survey of a couple of shows that we're considering doing. So take the survey so that we can get an idea of what you guys are looking to do or what you'd like to do, and we'll try to make that happen, but we need you guys to do it. And the way we do that is, the more you participate and come to our other shows, the easier it becomes for us to do more shows. Because a lot of people don't know this, so I'm gonna let you in on a little insider. Well, some of you know this, but some of you don't. You have to pay for the shows that you put on. I can't just wake up one day and go, I want to do Chicago, and just do Chicago. There's a whole thing of paperwork and contracts and things like that, and royalties and rights, and you have to go through that to be able to secure the show. So that's another reason why we need participation, so that we know, okay, well, if we're gonna, let's say, do Chicago, I gotta make sure before I go out here and go through all the paperwork and the red tape that I'm gonna have participation. So that's why we're encouraging you all to, be active in the survey. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, tweet us at Debbie's_Angels. Our YouTube page right here, Debbie's Angels, so that we can kind of get an idea of what you guys would like to see as well. The more feedback we get, the sooner we can start holding auditions for adult musicals. So we would really, 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 really like your feedback. Because being in a community and being in theater, that's the whole point, isn't it? To be able to take people from all different backgrounds, ages, races, everything, education. We just want to bring it all together and create, so hit us up on the website, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz. We actually have a Time to Kill coming up next weekend, so we want you guys to come see it. It's a good show. We have some really strong actors. I'm very proud of them. It's some hard material. It's rough material. I don't give, it looks like I don't give my adults an easy time when it comes to some of my adult plays. So they're dealing with a lot of sensitive material because the show is based out of Mississippi in a racially divided town of Clanton, and it's in the mid-'80s. So there's a lot happening then. There's a lot happening now. So I think you guys will really enjoy this play. And it is a play. It's not a musical. To clarify, okay? That there is no singing and dancing in a play. Musical, yes. Play, no. So this is a play. And we'd really like for you guys to come out. It's going to be at Jacksonville High School Auditorium this time. Yay. And it is March 11th and 12th at 7:30 and March 13th at 3 p.m. In advance, it's $12 for adults, and it's $15 at the door. In advance, it's $8 for kids or students, meaning ages 16 and up, and then $10 at the door. 16 and under probably shouldn't come see the show. It's got some very, very adult content in it, and so this is for adults. So it could be a great date night. It can be just something different to do, than just your regular movie, right? And come see some live local talent who is pretty great. They're doing a great job, and I think they're excited. And it's always bittersweet when you get close to a show, because once it's over, and it's like, oh, what do I do now? Well, in our case, we move on to the next one, which brings me to my next subject, Romeo and Juliet. We're really excited about this. This is our Shakespeare in the Park series we're starting. It's our first year. I have been wanting to do it for a while, but it's just one of those things where now or never. That's kind of how I live, actually. And we are partnering up with the city for this, and we're going to be doing it at downtown at the train depot. And it's Romeo and Juliet, but it's not your average Romeo and Juliet, because this is Debbie's Angels. I wanted to do something a little different, because with it being Shakespeare, there's many different ways you could do Shakespeare, many different. So I thought, how great would it be to be set in a carnival? So that's what we're doing, is we're setting Romeo and Juliet in a carnival. To give you like an example, for instance, the Capulets, who are Juliet's parents, they own the carnival. And Lady Capulet is like a marionette, so that's how she'll be. And Juliet will also be a marionette, seeing as how she's kind of like a puppet sometimes when it comes to her family. Romeo is like the animal keeper. He's the one that takes care of the animals and things like that. Mercutio is a lion tamer. The chorus are going to be Siamese twins. We're going to have Lady Montague as a fortune teller. Montague as strongman. We're going to have, we're going to have, I believe it's Benvolio. He is the jester or the clown. We're going to have a mime. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm getting more excited about it as I speak because it's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody knows, truth be told, anybody who knows me knows that I wasn't the biggest Shakespeare fan in college. It was a little rough for me. So I, steered clear of it. But I figured, you know what, why not? This will be a great opportunity to showcase more adult actors and to show Onslow County, what we do. The show itself will be free to the public, and there'll be vendors there and food trucks and artists and all types of things. So it's going to be really great. And we're having more auditions for it this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, anytime between 2 and 3:30 you can come. We're also having a dance call for it because we're going to have a dance sequence in the show as well. It's going to be really, really cool. So anytime between 2 and 3:30 at our studio here, 742 Court Street, downtown Jacksonville. If you haven't been here yet, come on by and see us, guys. We're excited. For 4 years, we've been looking for a space. We finally got one. So we're really excited about our studio space. We still do our shows in auditoriums in Southwest and Jacksonville High School auditoriums and other venues. We'll be using around the corner here, Courthouse Cafe, which will be Barley Wine Cafe here pretty soon. We've used them. We're going to be using them in the summertime. We've used Biagio's, which is down the street from us. We've used Spirited Art. We've used Wine and Design. So, we just like to, change it up a bit. Theater can happen anywhere. It doesn't have to stay in a theater, although I love the theater itself. But, we can do it anywhere. Just be creative. So that is it for me for today. If you have any other questions you'd like to ask, just tweet me at Debbie's_Angels or on my Facebook page, Debbie's Angels Productions, or my YouTube page, Debbie's Angels. Or you can even text us at 910-333-6717. That's fine too. I'm still getting used to this whole technical, YouTube streaming situation. I'm not good at it at all. So I will try to add all of those things that I just said, all the Twitter, Grammy, Facebook stuff that I just said. I'll try to add that to this video somehow. But yeah, follow us. Help us out. Come by and show us what you got. I also want to show you guys something. Look, how cool is that? Do you see this? I painted that at Artwork Studios, right around the corner from us here downtown. They're so cool. It's like a paint your own pottery. And they do canvas painting, and they do pregnancy belly casting. It's so cool, right? Of course, I would get the Frankenstein mug because I just love it. And look, if you look inside, I've got coffee in there, but look at that red on the inside. I want it to look like his brains. How cool is that? So cool. Check them out. Artwork Studios. Downtown Jacksonville, I'm telling you, things are vamping up around here. They are really making a lot of changes downtown, and it's, more arts are coming down here, more restaurants. It's a cool area to be. So come down here, come visit us, check us out. Until next time, this is Mimi with DAP, and we will chat with you later. Have a great, great, and creative weekend, everybody. Bye.